a place on this wonderful thing we call Earth where that is not the case. Where being individual, being unique is seen as gross. And that is China. There's a phrase in China which is that the
Chinese people come here and are amazed at our Chinese buffets. Brother, our Chinese buffets, at least the one on New Jersey that I used to go to from time to time, literally is like the furthest from Chinese. Okay? They had like pizza, burgers, dude, they had mozzarella sticks. I mean, it went hard as fuck, but I wasn't going there to be like, oh, I can't. China Star Buffet. Wait, was it China Star Buffet? I wonder if it was. I don't remember what the name was, but if it's just that, it's like, was it China Star Buffet? I don't fucking remember, but there's a place. Dude, it was so good. That's how you know they got good Chinese. Listen. There was, oh my lord, dude. They had everything, dog. They got everything on Route 18. I think it might have been on Route 18. I don't remember. Dude, fuck. My mouth is watering thinking about that shit, dude. Fuck.
The big tree, the tall tree, attracts the wind and it destroys them.
That's bad.
And that is exactly what happened to today's subculture, which is the shamateurs.
Shamateurs. What the fuck?
At first glance, you'll probably see him and you'll think, Jimmy, that's an emo. And this is where I'll say, my friend, come close.
I'll put you I know.
Closer. Come closer. Let me tell you about the origins and the nuances. I'll give it to you that the women, to be honest, look very much just like your standard emo scene girl. I'll give you that. But it's really the boys where things get a little spicy. If we start in the leggial region, they have skinny jeans with rips in them. But they do differ from the emos because they all choose different colors. So the chamois might wear red. They might wear blue. They might wear sort of pastel colors. Also, very closely, you must look at the ankle. The chamois love to reveal a small, slender piece of the ankle. If we move slightly up top, they also will wear typically a belt around the trousers that is more often like a knockoff Gucci kind of belt, in which they'll then tuck in a tight-fitting, either plain t-shirt or a tight-fitting vest just to show off the fucking guns. And this does differ from the emos. If you look at the emos, they're wearing band merch, you know, Last Days of November 2010 tour. Whereas a big difference is with the music. These lot don't listen to that style of music. We'll get into it more in a bit. And also, you've even got like nice leather jackets with studs. That, again, that's not something you'd see emos wearing.
Bro, I'm sorry, but he's talking about China's most hated subculture in 2024. And I assume they hated it into oblivion. Like, they ended this subculture. They must have, because every photo he's using is circa 2010. Like I feel like this was a subculture in the same era as it was a subculture in America. You know what I mean? Like, I've yet to see one new one. Like, one photo is all MySpace, dude. Look.
Chamois, it's really important to have a full understanding of Chinese culture. And to do that, we need to go all the way back to the 90s.
It all started at the beginning.
That guy's funny.
In the 90s, whilst you were wearing Jenko jeans, doing the Macarena and getting strangled by slinkies, in China, these fads and gimmicks were nowhere to be seen. And that's because throughout the 1900s, China was completely shut off from the rest of the world. Close the doors. No one's coming in, all right. But then man like Deng Xiaoping came in and said, open the doors. Deng, mate, you can't be serious. Do it. All right, fine. In the late 70s through to the 80s, China was transforming from this lonely, isolated bruh who watched a few Charisma on Command videos and now was this charismatic Giga Chad. Everyone wanted to be China's friend. Your $200 Nike Aero Pump orthopedic waterbed mattress with big bass fishing PlayStation 2 built in. All of that.
This is like, I mean, he's using the other guy who's like kind of cool. And also he seemingly is like kind of understanding. Which is shocking from an Oi bruv. I don't know anything about Jimmy the Giant, but it seems like a cool content creator. Like he's like not instantly talking about the Chinese as though they're like some scary alien or some shit.
That was being made by 10-year-old Li Ming, who was chain smoking cigarettes in his last 16-hour shift in the sweatshop, making 20p an hour. And for the big businesses, the factory owners, the government officials, this was pretty ideal. But for the factory workers, it wasn't so ideal. What would start happening is a wave of workers from very rural parts of China would come to big cities and migrate and start working there. Places like Guangdong, which is a part of China that is kind of known as the factory of the world. This place is massive. It's a fair bit bigger than England, with double the population of about 120 million people. And these rural migrants came to Guangdong with this dream of having a better life, making more money, getting a good job, and making something of themselves. And they arrived in Guangdong and their souls were destroyed. They would literally be paid pennies an hour to manufacture goods for the Western world, working ridiculously long shifts in these horrible conditions that literally had nets surrounding the building to stop people jumping.
It's funny when people go, wow, that's really fucked up. I can't believe they're like yelling at this guy, or I can't believe he's saying these things. It's also not false. Like, what the fuck? If you're talking about like if you're talking about instantly after like foreign capital flooded into China, yes, there was a very long time where conditions were fucking horrible. It's not wrong. This is correct. He's right about this.
Out and deleting themselves. And so it kind of created this underclass of migrant workers. The people who lived in Guangdong originally and all these other parts, the locals, they would look at the migrant workers in a sort of negative way. They would see them as lower class. They would be rejected from most of society. They've also moved away from their friends and their family into this cold, brutal city. And like after just having all this optimism just sucked out of you and becoming a grunt worker in a factory with no personality identity, no friends. When one day you log on to QQ.com and you see this man, Luo Fuxing, and you think to yourself, fucking hell, I want to be just like him. Luo had actually started to set up groups on popular social networks like QQ and Taiba, and he would make these groups called the Shamate family. He actually created the term Shamate by looking into fashion. You know, he developed this new interest, and he was looking at English websites, and he saw the word smart, and he kind of poorly translated it back into Shamate. And so like the Shamate family group started to just organically grow, and Luo Fuxing was like the be-all and end-all. He was the kingpin. He was the leader of these groups, and they were very organized. He would do things like,
yeah, I'm not an advocate for the liberalization of the marketplace, especially as it pertains to China or any other country. I simply am stating that what the government does with that foreign capital flowing in is what matters. I just want to point that out. And China's prosperity has almost nothing to do with the foreign capital coming in as a standalone. It's just because if you look at foreign capital, then you could just point to India. Plenty of foreign capitals flooded into India as well. Also another power, a global giant that was colonized. It's what the government does with that foreign capital that matters.
It's like tell everyone to go and invade different forums on different websites, on Badu and Tianya, and they would post their pictures promoting their hairstyle, promoting the Shamate, and this kind of spread the group even further, leading to him organizing these offline gatherings in person.
杀马特开始迅速流行，共同的风格让他们相互靠拢，形成一个大家庭。
I'm
There was so
bothered
much
by
demand
their
for this
hair.
insane haircut that he would open his own hairdressing studio where he could do it for people. And he wasn't the only one. Like, this haircut became so popular that there were hairdressers making good livings off of just doing that style. Enough to buy a house, have savings. And the Shamate family, that group itself grew to 200,000 members. And it's estimated that there were millions of kids across China doing this thing. If you go to shamate.org, you can see all of the comments of people saying, please let me join. I want to join. Please, I want to be in the FaZe clan. Come on, I'll fucking quickscope someone. Please.
It's a cool video. I recommend you guys watch it. It's from JimmyTheGiant. I'm gonna go back to shorter form shit though. Apparently, this boxer has a white beard tattoo, which is pretty sick. I where is this coming from? Like, what is this? What is going on here? Day 5 of trying to get you to watch this shit.
Hey guys, I'm going to show you my favorite yoinks from 2023.
Oh, it's Fishing Garrett. This guy's awesome. Love this guy, dude. This guy does not see the top of the hour ad break, okay? Yeah, because at the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break. This guy, not seeing it. Why? Because he subscribed for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime by connecting his Amazon Prime account to his account to get 1 free Prime subscription a month. And he's never looked back, okay? That's right, baby. You can too. This can be not only a dream, but a reality for you as well, as long as you subscribe. Here's a 3-minute ad break now. Hasan, you're getting lazy now? I missed the cheeky days. All right, fucking hell, mate. I'll do a cheeky one.
In Puerto Rico, me and my buddies found this 15-foot reticulated python. Yoink. This is one of the most powerful snakes I've ever grabbed a hold of. He was incredible. We also got some hatchling retics and some albinos. So cool. Check out this gnarly centipede. You know I had to yoink it. This thing is...
Bro, this shit is like Alveus times 1,000,000. What the heck?
So sketchy. Gotta show some love to the smoky jungle frogs. Absolutely love this beautiful rainbow boa. You get a very gentle yoink. By far the most gorgeous snake I've ever seen. Right here we have a spectacled caiman trying to escape the yoink. This yellow-tailed Kribo is probably my favorite yoink so far. This thing was massive. He's the king of the jungle out here. He even eats the deadly bushmasters. I love him so much. Definitely a yoink I won't forget. Here's a little jump scare for whoever has arachnophobia. We can't...
Wait, what? Does that have one eye? What is that? Look at that. Or are those both of its eyes? Dude, you are a trust fund baby, Lamau. Dude, you should trust that I'm going to fund my dick in your mother's pussy. Fucking got him. I swear to God, people come from... This guy was on H3. No, he completely nuts in nature. No, I know. I wish, dude. I wish I was a trust fund baby. I wouldn't have to deal with any of this shit. I have 2 tarantulas. So what's up with the fucking eyes? What's happening? Is it like, are these both the eyes, or is it a one-eye situation? What is it?
Arachnophobia. We can't forget about the anaconda. I really had to put in some hours to yoink this beauty. In Florida, I removed tons of invasive Burmese pythons. I'm still looking for that 20-foot mama. I got a really close encounter with a Florida black bear. He was a big male and he was incredible. I also went to the great state of Texas and yoinked some alligator gar.
First it has 8 eyes, not 2. That's crazy.
How much did you make last year?
About $70,000?
Wait, do you have any children?
No. Wait, hold on. What is that?
Do you have a home office?
I was working hybrid most of the year. So then I did go into the office. I have a computer.
Where do you live?
Well, that was sort of tough this year. 3 months in California. Mostly, I'm a New York resident. And I live in New York City. I don't...
Do you have any foreign assets?
What's a foreign asset?
Do you have a Roth IRA?
Yes. I have a Roth. I have a Roth IRA. Why did you?
Are you married?
No, I was engaged, but I'm not married. I'm not married. I'm single. I'm single. I'm single.
Pick a number from 1 to 8.
3.
You're going to prison.
Sounds close to getting retired because of these fools. Every time I see a TikTok that I don't laugh at, I get one step closer to retirement. This is what my haters should be doing. You know what I mean? Hoscore does not claim this one. No, this was a Megaphonic special.
Mickey, Mikey, Likey, what is it? Am I some kind of chorus?
Shatter said this. Is said this lady votes. This lady lives the vote. Okay, this lady has extended her lifespan by at least 2 election cycles with the only purpose of voting.
Gypsies, what is it? Miley, Michael, Cyrus, Chriser, Mike, Melky, Chris, Kirkus? What the hell is that? Who are you, lady? Miley, Miley Circus, Cyrus, Crisis. Who's that? Takes the stage, performing some of her new and reacting on who she is today. Who are
You know she's driving too. Conspiracy mommy lore drop. Wait, what?
I was legally dead for 4 minutes, and I came back a different person, which is how you know me now. I woke up and just automatically knew that I have a goal of service. I woke up knowing our physical reality is just a projection of our consciousness.
She just killed like 3% of the chat too. With that.
You could say,
Oh my God. How much, dude, how much of American conservatism is directly related to brain damage caused by not having enough oxygen going to your brain for extended periods of time? Someone has to do a study on this, okay? This needs to be studied.
a near-death experience, or in my case, a legally dead for 4 minutes experience, was like a reset button. I fully understand now that death isn't the end. It's just a transition back to our natural state. Everything you're experiencing now is an unnatural state, a temporary experience, if you will. I understand now what I never did before. If you guys are interested in hearing this story, I'm not sure if you guys want to, that's why I'm making this video. Drop it in the comments and I'll make a video.
New LA discourse for NIMBYs.
Going to town on a 53-story high-rise in downtown.
Dude, I saw this shit. People were jumping off this thing in parachutes, by the way. Yeah, this is another phenomenal use of funds, dude. In a city where there's like no adequate housing. It's awesome.
in LA.
An unfinished skyscraper many call an eyesore. Tonight it's even more unsightly thanks to vandals who tagged it.
Floor after floor tagged on several sides of the empty 3-tower complex.
They keep coming. These luxury skyscrapers continue to be under siege by graffiti artists. It's something that's never been seen before.
A neighbor tells us he first noticed the graffiti about a week ago, but take a look. It has only exploded since then.
I'm not gonna lie, it looks cool as fuck. It's just like literally cyberpunk. It looks cool as fuck. It's straight up cyberpunk. And guess what would happen? Okay? Guess what? If people actually lived there, this would not happen. It's that simple.
But now the 3 abandoned LA high-rises are towers of graffiti and beacons for taggers.
The LAPD has posted today Central Division personnel met with the property management and CD14 representatives to collaborate on better securing the property and adding additional security measures.
That's it. What the hell is the rest of this? That much real estate left just empty is the real crime. Yeah. It is a real situation. I don't know. I don't know why we don't just like eminent domain it and turn it into eminent domain it, finish the construction, turn it into fucking public housing. It created jobs though. Dude, what are you talking about? All housing and the building of housing across the board creates jobs. Yes. Yeah, it created jobs while you were building it. Great. Okay. What do you mean? If you have the opportunity to build housing and create jobs in the process, why don't you just complete it and then, fill it up? This guy was there.
Every floor of a 27-story luxury apartment building covered in graffiti.
Your old tweet promoting Will Neff for the first time. Guys, I forced Thrillium Neff to make a Twitch. It's not even his like current. It used to be his. It used to be his old username to make a Twitch because he was born for this. I'm also hosting him, but you should go check him out right now. Yeah. In 2018, August 6, 2018, baby. Look at him now. Funniest Brandon clip of all time.
Teacher, what do you see? I see children looking at me.
Oh, yay, children. Oh, yay, children.
Did he say gay children?
Jesus Christ.
He said gay children.
The United States of America.
That was a jump scare, dude.
3 different countries in one, all with different laws. Gotta love this place. They take fucking half your money. Not much longer. BCLM, Blue Collar Lives Matter, Red Face Official, made for the people, by the people, to protect the people. We're gonna stop this motherfucking huge sweatshop once and for all. That's a fucking promise.
I don't understand what happened to like all these dudes that got face tattoos and they're like super right wing. I just don't get it. Like, how the fuck did this happen? You had Jenna smelling colors? What is this? What the fuck? I didn't, you know what's funny? I didn't even see her do this, but I knew. Like, I knew as soon as I walked away that she was doing some shit like this, okay? I knew it. Really, you don't understand why someone with a skull tattoo on their face is right wing? Yes, I don't. Because back in the day, those guys were like, people were grossed out. Like, right wing guys would be like more traditional looking. Like, they would talk about like, I hate these guys. They all look weird. I would never hire them. You know, that type of thing. Like, tattoos used to be degenerate. Like, people used to look at tattoos and go, that's degenerate shit. Like, the fuck? Why'd you get your face tattooed? You can't be an accountant. Now people are like, it's sick. I love that. Tattoos mean he's patriot. A car dealership told me I had to cover my tattoos when I applied like 3 years ago. Wait, I want to see this. Millennial versus Gen Z video essays by Man Carrying Thing. Let's take a look.
If you're anything like me, you're probably wondering about current event topical issues.
That's so good.
Look at this map. Now look at this one. What you probably didn't notice is that these aren't just maps. They're images that display the geographical location of things that exist on Earth. This is Ronald Reagan. This is a volcano. This is a little baby. My question is, how did we get from here to here? We might learn that the CIA isn't that bad after all.
Hello. Oh my God, there's a direct shot in the dark at Johnny Harris. Okay, this is the Gen Z video essay.
Hello, idiots. Hello. Before we dive into the meat of the video, we must first ask, SpongeBob, is he a good neighbor? Yes, this video was edited on iMovie. By the end of the video, we'll have learned how the CIA killed the Fairly Odd Parents.
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, someone said Curtis Connor. Curtis Connor does that, but he's also, is Curtis a Zoomer? I don't think he's a Zoomer. I investigated New York City's illegal immigrant invasion.